Yavapai Humane Society is brought to you by Prescott True Value. We're so much more than just a great hardware store.
Well, it's the holiday season and people are going to be traveling, and you're going to be traveling with your pets. So let's head up to the Yavapai Humane Society, talk with Loree about some pet safety while traveling. And what are you? Whoa! It's Elf, Loree.
There you go. Ho ho ho. That's what we're trying to. That's what we're trying to do, Brad. Here, we're trying to find these dogs their ho ho home.
I love it. I love the outfit. Okay, well, let's talk some pet safety first when it comes to traveling with the pets during the holidays.
Well, you know, so many people, that's the great thing about the holidays and traveling is that we can take our pets with us. But it's really important, just like you're never going to get in a car and put your child in there and not have them in a proper restraint. You need to have your dog secured too. You should never have them loose in there. If something happens and you need to stop suddenly, that dog's just going to become an instant projectile. It could hit the windshield, it could hit you, it could hit, you know, another passenger, and could be, you know, potentially fatal for anybody in the car or the dog.
Yeah, and let's talk that it is against the law. It is against the law. It is against the law to have your pet in your lap while you're driving. And I think I see more and more people doing that because they think it's cute, the dog wants to hang out the window, but that is so dangerous because, again, you get into an accident or the dog jumps out the window.
Well, and that's the thing, and I mean, I have to admit, I am guilty of it. When I travel with my dog, she does sit on my lap, and it really because it's the only place she will go, and I don't know how to say no. But it's really dangerous because should the airbag come out, I mean, it's gonna crush her right against me, and so it's really bad. I'm trying to work on it, but yes, you're right. I see it all the time. In fact, I drove out to California a couple of weeks ago, and all through the desert, that's all you saw was people with dogs on their laps driving, and even them having their face out the window. So when you think about it, when you're driving and a rock hits your windshield or something like that, and you see what happens to your windshield. So what happens if you've got your dog out the window and a rock hits their face? I mean, it's going to be the same thing. If it hits their eye, could damage their retina, make, you know, blind. If it gets in their ear or anything, even a bug flying in. I mean, if your dog has its mouth open and the bug goes right in, I mean, there's just a choking hazard there. So it's best, don't let them have their head hanging out the window. Just have the window down enough so that they can still get their fresh air and all of that good stuff, but not having them out the window. And like you said, it's too easy if you have to stop suddenly, something startles them, and they happen to get out that window. It's not going to be good news. We all know that.
Yeah, and this tip I give to them, and you probably agree with me, is bring their little dog bed with them if they have it or something. They lay in the back of the car, and you're pretty much letting the dog kind of sleep on the ride, and it kind of works out great for them. So best thing you do.
Yeah, give them a treat, and you know, have their toys with them, and just let them relax so that you can relax and concentrate on driving.
Yes, and also if you don't have a pet, there's a great way for you to get one for the holidays to keep you company, and that is where you come in with, as I like to call, the dog show. What do we have for us today?
I've got Rocky for you today. Rocky is a 1.5-year-old American Pit Bull mix. He's been with us since April. He's a very outgoing, playful dog. He loves attention. He just loves attention, and especially if you have treats. His previous owners told us that he really loves squeaky toys, very playful. He's gotten a little bit more comfortable since he's been here. Well, he's been here since April, so he's one of our longest terms. He loves to play. He can get a little jumpy, but super, super sweet boy. As soon as he gets to know you and gets comfortable with you, he's gonna just have all your trust. I mean, look at the way he's, look at that boy, I love him. So just super sweet. He's ready for an afternoon of just going out, having fun. He loves his belly rubs. Like I said, big fan of treats and eager to learn new things. And as you can see, he knows sit.
Yeah, no, he's having a good time.
He's a good boy, so he's ready. He prefer to only have children over 10, and he really needs to be your one and only, because obviously he loves all the attention and he's not a fan of other dogs, and he really does need to be in an active family who's going to continue with his training. As you can see, his training is just coming along great, and he does need a lot of physical and mental stimulation, but he is just a super sweet boy. We have no idea why he's still here, because he's absolutely beautiful, and he's just a love.
I love it. Oh my goodness, so pretty dog. Do we have another one with us really quick?
We do. We have Barkley. Hey Rocky, go ahead. Come here, Barkley. So Barkley's an Australian cattle dog who is 2.5 years old. He's also been with us since April, and he was surrendered, unfortunately, for not liking other pets and having a strong prey drive. So we do kind of want to make sure that he is the only dog again, and he's a little bit sensitive to touch, but he will allow petting after a while, and he loves love. He does walk really good on a leash until he sees another dog, and then he tends to pull a little bit. But we've been working on him on his threshold training, so he knows to sit before going through a door or before going in and out of his kennel. He's not, one that seeks a lot of attention, but he does come around, and like you can see, he is getting good training, and he's learning what he needs to do. Super sweet and affectionate. Once he gets to know you, he just needs some time and some patience from his adopter, as they all do.
Yeah, I'll tell you, cute, lovable dogs right there, and taken care of very nicely by your team up there. So, Loree, tell them where they can find, of course, the holiday tips and also adopting the dogs.
Everything is on our website at yavapaihumane.org, and you can also check out our Facebook page, and you can give us a call at 928-445-2666, and we'll let you know anything you need to know about these little babies so we can find them a ho-ho home.
I love it. Happy holidays to you. Thank you.
Happy holidays to you too.
All right, don't forget you can go to aztv.com to get all the information on, of course, adopting these great dogs and the safety tips for you. So, all right, stick around, we got more.